Dear student, in this video, we will learn chapter number 5, practice set 5.3. Let's start. Diagonals of rectangle ABCD intersect at point O. If AC equals to 8 cm, then find BO, and if angle CAD equals to 35 degree, then find angle ACB. Let's see solution of this question. AC equals to 8 cm. You can see in this figure, AC is the diagonal of a quadrilateral ABCD. And we know diagonals of rectangles are congruent, right? You can see in this figure, seg AC is one of the diagonal of rectangle ABCD and BD is the another diagonal of rectangle ABCD. And we know diagonals of rectangles are equal in length, hence BD equals to AC. But you can see that AC is given 8 cm, therefore BD will also be 8 cm. Now look at in this figure, BO is half of BD. Okay, you can see BO, seg BO is half of BD because diagonals of rectangle bisect each other. Therefore BO equals to half of 8 and half of 8 is 4 cm. Okay, so we got the length of BO 4 cm. So just make a note, look at in this figure, BO is half of diagonal BD, but the length of diagonal BD is not given. So first we need to find out length of diagonal BD. And we know the diagonals of rectangles are congruent, hence BD equals to AC. And you can see that in this figure, AC is given 8 cm, so BD is also 8 cm. Now we will find angle ACB. So here you can see in this figure, side AD and side BC are parallel to each other. Why these two are parallel? Because we know opposite sides of rectangles are parallel and AC is a transversal. Therefore, angle ACB congruent angle CAD. You can see in this figure, angle ACB and angle CAD are alternate angles, and angle ACB is given as 35 degree. Angle CAD is given as 35 degree. Therefore, angle ACB will also 35 degree. So the answer is BO is 4 cm and angle ACB is 35 degree. Here we have another question. In rhombus PQRS, if PQ equals to 7.5 cm, then find QR, and if measure angle QPS equals to 75 degree, then find the measure of angle PQR and angle SRQ. Let's see the solution of this question. The given quadrilateral is rhombus, and we know that all the sides of rhombus are equals to each other. Okay, so you can see in this figure, PQ is 7.5 cm, it's a given. So PQ and QR are equal, right? PQ and QR are equal. Why PQ and Q are equal? Because they are sides of rhombus and we know all sides are equal. And PQ is given 7.5 cm. You can see in this figure, PQ is given 7.5 cm. Therefore, QR will also 7.5 cm. And now you can see in this figure, angle QPS is given 75 degree. Okay. And you can see in this figure, angle QPS, that is angle P, and angle PQR, that is angle Q. Angle P and angle Q are interior angles of rhombus. So they are interior angles as well as they are adjacent angles. And we know adjacent angles of rhombus are supplementary. Therefore, measure angle QPS plus measure angle PQR equals to 180 degree. Now here we are going to substitute measure of angle QPS, and measure of angle QPS is 75. So we will replace angle QPS by 75 degree. So your equation would be 75 plus measure angle PQR equals to 180 degree. Now we will shift 75 degree to that side of equal to. So we will get measure angle PQR equals to 180 degree minus 75 degree. Therefore measure angle PQR equals to 105 degree. So we got the first angle PQR. Now we have to find out angle SRQ. And you can see in this figure angle SRQ and angle QPS are opposite angles. Right, you can see in this figure the angles which are marked with the red arc are opposite angles of rhombus, and we know opposite angles of rhombus are congruent. Therefore measure angle SRQ equals to measure angle QPS. Therefore measure angle SRQ equals to 75 degree. So we got length of side QR, we got measure of angle PQR and measure of angle SRQ. The diagonals of square IJKL intersect at point M. Find the measure of angle IMJ, angle JIK and angle LJK. Let's see the solution of this question. The given quadrature is square and we know diagonals of square are perpendicular to each other. So you can see in this figure diagonal IK and diagonal JL are perpendicular to each other. You can see they forms right angle at the point of intersection, that is at point M. So what will be the measure of angle IMJ? You can see in this figure measure angle IMJ will be 90 degree. So we got the measure of first angle IMJ. Now we will find angle JIK. Diagonals of square bisect opposite angles. So look at in this figure, IK is a diagonal, right? You can see seg IK is a diagonal. The segment which is blue in color, that is diagonal. And what this diagonal does, it divides both the opposite angles, that is angle JIL and angle LKJ, right? Angle JIL and angle JKL. Therefore measure of angle JIK will be half of measure angle JIL, and you can see in this figure measure angle JIL is 90 degree. Correct, angle JIL is 90 degree. Why angle JIL is 90 degree? Since it's angle of square and we know each angle of square is 90 degree. So now we are going to substitute here measure of angle JIL in this equation. So we will get measure angle JIK equals to 1 upon 2 into 90. Now cancel 90 degree by 2. So you will get measure angle JIK equals to 45 degree. Now we have to find out angle LJK. And we will find angle LJK using the same property. Okay, you can see in this figure segment JL is a diagonal of a rhombus and it divides opposite angles. Therefore measure angle LJK is half of measure angle IJK. You can see in this figure measure angle LJK is half of measure angle IJK. And what is measure of angle IJK? It's 90 degree. Why angle IJK is 90? Since it's angle of rectangle. So that's why half of 90, and half of 90 degree will be 45 degree. So measure angle LJK equals to 45 degree. So we got here measure of angle IMJ, measure of angle JIK and measure of angle LJK. Now here we have the next question. Diagonals of rhombus are 20 centimeter and 21 centimeter respectively. Then find the side of rhombus and its perimeter. So let's see the solution of this question. Consider ABCD is a given rhombus. Now we will make a figure. You can see that here quadrilateral ABCD is a rhombus. What is given? Diagonals. Length of both the diagonals of rhombus are given. So we will draw diagonal AC. You can see in this figure diagonal AC and diagonal BD. Okay, and here AC is 20 centimeter and diagonal BD is 21 centimeter. Right? And let both the diagonals meet each other at point O. Okay, you can see the point of intersection of both the diagonal is O. Now here seg OA, you can see in this figure seg OA, the blue segment that is OA is half of diagonal AC. Right, OA will be half of AC. Why OA will be half of AC? Because diagonals of rhombus bisect each other. They divide each other into equal part. That's why AO is half of AC. And what is length of AC? It's 20 centimeter. So AO equals to 1 upon 2 into 20. Now cancel 20 by 2. What you will get? AO equals to 10 centimeter. Similarly, you can see in this figure seg OB is half of diagonal BD. Right? Why? Because diagonals of rhombus bisect each other. And what is the length of BD? You can see in this figure BD is given 21 centimeter. So BO is half of 21 and half of 21 will be 10.5 centimeter. Now you can see the given figure here in triangle AOB, angle AOB is 90 degree. Why angle AOB is 90 degree? You can see in this figure angle AOB is 90 degree. Why angle AOB is 90 degree? Because diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular to each other. Now we are going to apply theorem of Pythagoras in triangle AOB. So by Pythagoras theorem, square of hypotenuse equals to one side square plus other side square. That is AB square equals to AO square plus OB square. Now we will substitute here value of AO, that is 10, and value of OB, that is 10.5. So we will get AB square equals to square of 10 is 100 and square of 10.5 is 110.25. Now we will add 100 with 110.25. We will get 210.25. So AB square equals to 210.25. Therefore AB equals to square root of 210.25. Now we will find square root of 210.25 and the answer is 14.5 centimeters. So we got here the length of AB, and AB is nothing, it's a side of rhombus. So we got the first answer, side of rhombus, that is 14.5 centimeter. Next we have to find out the perimeter, and perimeter of any quadrilateral means sum of all four sides. Okay, sum of all four sides of rhombus, and you know that all four sides of rhombus are equal. So each side will have same length, that is 14.5 centimeters. So what is the formula for the perimeter of a rhombus? That is 4 into side, and side is 14.5. So 4 into 14.5, that is 58 centimeter.